we've been filming in the past some clips that we haven't had an opportunity to release, so we'll be doing it over the December time when things slow down and people hopefully have more time to relax. It's an opportunity that we can relax and enjoy the festive season, whatever you do celebrate in December. So I'm asking you to continue watching our podcast. We will be releasing various clips that we haven't yet used throughout December, and people can hopefully watch a little bit more. Remember to like, subscribe, so that we can grow the algorithm and get more people out, especially Southerners, to hear what we're up to and what's happening and the latest news of the day and politics. As you know, very famous councillor, Faiza Chaim, one of our councillors here at Congress. Faye, you've been to Congresses before. Tell us your impression of this Congress so far.
And I must say, I am so impressed. This is one of the biggest Congresses that the DA has ever had. And wherever you see, you just see a sea of blue, and this is amazing, and the whole of South Africa can see this. So when you make your vote in 2024, just remember this Congress and make your vote at the right place. We need change in South Africa.
Fantastic. Hi, I'm here with Councillor Michael Crichton, and he's a ward councillor for Ward 56. And I'm sure residents in Ward 56 know Michael has got a good reputation for being hardworking and very passionate for what he does. So Mike, but let's first of all hear who Mike is. Mike, who is Mike Crichton? Hi.
Hi there, Manny. Thank you for having me on this podcast. I'm a born and bred councillor of Ward 56. I went to school in Ward 56 at a local school down the road at Verge College. I've grown up here and I am the people's champion. I'm here to fight for the issues of my areas, and not a day goes by where I'm not fighting for the people.
Now you're saying Ward 56. Tell us, for those who don't know, what is Ward 56? What suburbs, etc.?
So Ward 56 is a very diverse ward. It's got 10 different suburbs, and all with the different socio-economic standards and different needs. So you've got your Rosettenville, half of La Rochelle, then you've got areas such as Oakdean, Lynmeyer, The Hill, you've got Townsview, you've got a portion of Towerby, which is south of the Rifle Range Road, you've got Glenanda North, you've got Glen Eagles north of the N12 highway, and then you've got a little suburb called East Cliff.
Gee whiz, that's a detailed description. So obviously it's a very diverse, very wide suburb. It's geographically not that big because you've got a bigger population, I suppose. But tell us, what are the biggest issues that you're confronted as a council on a daily basis?
Well, just on it not being very big, I'd say 10 suburbs is fairly big.
Okay.
Okay. But we've got very dense populations. Yeah. And that's what causes a bit of an issue on our infrastructure, because unfortunately in governments in the past few decades have not put in proper mechanisms to upgrade the infrastructure as the population has increased. And one of the issues we're having is mushrooming backyard dwellings and lots of illegal buildings that seem to just get passed. And then that puts a strain on the electricity grid, on the water supply, on the road infrastructure. It just has a ripple effect.
So this would explain partially the reason why we have, for the last number of years now, had a lot of outages, electricity, water, etc. Is that correct?
Yes. The previous depot manager at City Power, Mr. Alec Mazibuko, said that the backyard dwellings and the illegal connections are causing a big strain on our electricity grid, and particularly in winter, where each backyard dwelling has a heater and a stove on, and when you turn the power back on from load shedding, the overload's there. So one thing I've been pushing for years is for City Power to conduct an audit of all the illegal connections in the ward, and then those people need to either get disconnected or become proper paying customers, so that we can upgrade the system properly so we can handle the population that we have.
But shouldn't we look at the root of the problem? I mean, you're talking about backyard dwellings, that are being built now. Presumably, most of them or many of them are illegally built. So it's putting strain on. Why is the council not clamping up on this and stopping this practice?
Well, Manny, that's been a big bugbear of mine ever since I became a councillor in 2016. Between myself and my hard-working ward committee member for housing, Selina de Motta, we've been sending emails upon emails, we've been having site meetings, we've been on the back of the officials, but they always come up with a reason to say that it's legal.
Well, we'll be going in future podcasts, going deeper into these topics and how this is possible, how these things are happening, and the root of it, so that residents out there can understand what's really going on. So we're going to, in future, be looking at specific topics, how it is that the city of Joburg is in the state that it's in, and how hamstrung sometimes, as I said, the councillors are trying the best they can. And believe me, I get messages all the time telling me how useless you are, Mike. And but I know the hours that you put in. I know literally you will get out of your pajamas, if you wear some, at 3 in the morning, and literally will go to a power station if the need be, and so forth. So these are the kind of things that residents are very quick to criticize from their armchairs in their warm homes while they're having their cocoa. But it's not so easy when you're working out there. And so that's one of the reasons why we're having the podcast, so people can understand a little bit more of what is actually going on and why we do what we do. Till next time.
Can I just add one thing on that, Manny, just before we go? There's something I have to disclose to the public, and that is, as ward councillors, we, by legislation, we are not allowed to issue an instruction to any official, and we don't get ward-based budgets in Johannesburg. And so that is two of the things that really hamper us in terms of trying to change things. So we do the best we can in our oversight role under very difficult circumstances.
These are exactly the themes that we were talking about future as to why a change in government in Johannesburg is so sorely needed and which is the right way to go. Till next time.
Thank you.
In this election, only the registered have the power. If you're tired of load shedding, register to vote. If you're tired of corruption, register to vote. If you're tired of the rising cost of living, register to vote. And if you're tired of a government that's continuously working against you, register to vote. Go to check.da.org.za and let's give power to the registered.